So, hello my friends, this stream is starting now. This is my first stream, my first live stream on YouTube. And I really hope some guys will join now and you can see and hear me. Now I switch to Blender now, and today we are going to create a model, a spiral stairs model with Blender. And here I am in Blender 2.78 and we can start. Let's see the stream, if everything is correct. Okay. So we start with adding a simple cube for the stairs. I have my screencast keys enabled, so you can see which keys I'm pressing. Now let's move this down here. Okay, and we move the 3D cursor to center. And now scale this cube. This will be our first stair. Okay. I think the size is okay. I apply it. Yeah, just like that. That's okay. Okay, now I will duplicate this. This will be above the stairs, a metal part. Now I switch to edit mode and face selection, and I want to snap this to the middle. So I enable snapping and increment, and I snap it absolutely here to the grid. Now it is at the center. Now extrude out here in X direction. And again in Z direction. Okay, this is one stair, so to speak. And I will switch to object mode again and join these two models. Press Ctrl J. Okay, move it a little bit up. Yeah. Nice. Okay, and this will be a little bit tricky because we are adding an array modifier to get this spiral done. We have to add an empty object. But first, I want to set the 3D cursor to the center again. Press Shift S, cursor to center, because I want to set here this geometry of the model to the center. Yeah, that's good. because when I rotate this now, it should rotate around the center like this. Look at this. Okay. I will switch from time to time to the chat to see who's online, and perhaps I can answer questions if there are any. Now let's add an empty object. I'm always searching this. Empty. To the center. Okay. And now I select my stair and switch here to the modifiers and add an array modifier. Okay, now you can see this is duplicating here, because when I increase the count, it will be duplicated. And what I want to do now is I want to set the object offset to this empty object I just created. Oh, I see I have to apply the scale. Okay. And now set the relative offset here to the z-axis. Yes, that's what I was going for. Nice. Okay. Now, what do we have to do? We have to rotate this empty object now around the z-axis. Press R key, then C key, and then rotate it, and look at this. We are creating our spiral stairs. And when I switch here again to the array modifier and increase the count, it builds it for us. Now let's see how many stairs we need. Perhaps some more. Like this. And decrease the offset of the stairs. Yeah, this looks already nice, but let's rotate it a little bit more, I think. Around the z-axis. Oops. I'll switch to render. Also nice. Select 1. And I would say let's save. Save often. Like that. Okay. And press R and C and rotate it. Perhaps I disable this snapping here. Yeah, cool. Yeah, this looks decent. Quite nice. Okay, now switch to edit mode, and I would say we add a little bit of a bevel to these stairs. Smooth shading. And now we can move this just a little bit upwards, so that the first stair begins here. And then I will add a cylinder here right in the middle. Let's scale it. Yeah, quite nice. Okay, let me read the chat now. Yes, I have two monitors actually. And yeah, it's nice with this array. Consider doing this, modeling this without the array modifier. This would be really hard. And no, I'm not using any add-ons, only for the screencast, yes. I will post the link to the add-on for the screencast keys in the description of the video. Okay, now let's switch again to Blender for the modeling and turn this into smooth shading. Okay, this looks quite okay. Perhaps move it a little bit down like that. Okay, and now comes a tricky part. We are going to create a handrail. Now let's see. A handrail should start right here. And I will add a plane first. And then I will turn this plane into a shape that we can use for the handrail. Now let's rotate this around the x-axis. Then switch to edit mode. And scale it down like so. Oh, wait a moment. Let me move it in object mode, not in edit mode. Okay. Now let's see. The size is alright, I think. And now let me change the shape and add here some edge loops. Press Ctrl R to add the edge loops. And then I switch to vertex mode and move these vertices a little bit in to create a shape for this handrail. It's a little bit hard to see now because you would say, oh, this will be a handrail. I don't think so. But perhaps you know what I want to do here when I'm done. Okay, let me switch to face selection mode now and select all these faces here. And now I press the X key and delete only the faces. And now I'm left with these ones here. We'll also delete the edges in the inside. Press X and edges. Okay, now we have only the shape. Okay, and now comes the trick. I will add a screw modifier to this, like this. Set the axis object here to the empty object we added, and look at this, it already screws. And I keep the axis to Z and change this screw angle, and as you can see here, our handrail is forming. Yeah, great. Some more steps also for the rendering. And now you have to play a little bit around with the angle and the screw so that it fits these stairs here. Increase the angle and then the screw again. Okay, and yeah, I think we made it. Looks quite decent. Okay. Okay, that's nice. Now I will just save this and press this plus button to create a new file to have a backup. And then I will apply this screw modifier. Okay. Now I see that the normals have to be switched. Press Ctrl N to switch the normals. And then I have to fill these faces here. Press F key. Okay, and also on the other end of this handrail. Oops. Okay, now F, and let's have a look. Yeah, quite nice. Here is our stairs. And let me switch to rendering now to see how it will look like. Okay. Quite nice. So what did we use? We used two tricks. We used the array modifier to create these stairs and the screw modifier to create the handrail. And this looks quite nice. Now let me switch to the fly mode. Press Shift F. And now we can move around here with WASD, and this should feel like that we are moving here upstairs. Oh, well, yeah. Now turn around and move down. Yeah. Okay. And we're done. Okay, let me switch here to the chat. Yes, I'm going to texture them. Perhaps this will be a new tutorial. Thanks a lot for the comments. Yes, I am on ArtStation. I could add the link to the description of this video. Okay. So great that you joined, and as I said, this was my first live stream. I really hope you liked it, and if you could afford it in any way, it would be great if you could support me on my Patreon account so that I have more time to create tutorials like this. And I also would like to work a little bit less on my regular job and to do more of these tutorials, and it would be really helpful if you could support me on my Patreon. I will post the link here. I think I added already to the description of this video. I will upload this model we just created to my Patreon account, and you can download it from there. So guys, thanks a lot for watching, I really hope you like it. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, and as I said, support me on my Patreon. For me, it's really fun to create these tutorials. Thanks a lot, and for the next time. Till soon.